Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Alexandra Lucia Dejala. I'm from C class. Now I would like to tell you about one of the traditional festival in my place, which is called Reba. The definition of Reba is one of the culture that shows the unique of Ngada people, which this culture is a celebration of a new beginning of the harvest seasons. So you must know that usually people in Bajawa held Reba from December until February. So in Bajawa there are several villages. So this Reba festival I choose in near village, which is in my father's village. So this traditional festival or Reba have three main parts, which is the first one called the Kerba, the second one which is called the dancing part, and the third one is Suiwu. And you must know that for the first night, usually, as you can see, I have provided a picture of traditional house. So the first night, the boys will enter this small traditional house, which is called Baga. They will sit down there and bring with a chicken to kill the chicken and give the food for the entity. So you must know that whenever in the first night, the only people that can enter this small traditional house is only the boys. And then the symbol of Baga is actually the symbol of women, and for the men the symbol is called Ngadu. So it is they also have a different shape. And then you can see I also put a picture of people dancing. So whenever they are doing dancing, it's not only when the men by themselves, no, but all of the people in that village must involved in the dancing part. So they are not using a traditional equipments or uh, music tools, but they are using their mouth or their voice to make a sound of music. And the location is in East Nusa Tenggara Province in Flores Island. So I would like to say to you that actually East Nusa Tenggara Province not only have one island, but they have several islands, and it is located in Bajawa City in Jerebu district in Nia village, as what I have said before. And how to get there? Well, you can go there from the Java city. It will take you about 35 minutes by using motorcycle, and if you go there by a car, it will take you about 1 hour. So if you go there by motorcycle, you rent a motorcycle, it will cost you about 120 for a day. And if you rent a small car, it will cost you 800,000 rupiah without the gas. And whenever you use, and also you can use a public transportation such as bus, truck, and motorcycle. But you must remember, whenever you use public transportation, you have to wait for other people to come, because you are not the only one that are using that transportation. So I suggest you better go there using your own transportation rather than public transportation. And the activities that you can do there is the first one, the tourists can involve in the ceremony, which means that the tourist or the guest can involve, or they can straight away try to feel how the Reba activities was held, and they also have to wear the equipments that are going to use whenever we are doing the celebration. And also they can learn about the culture, which means that they will learn how the process of Reba itself, and also they will learn the culture that people of Bajawa used in their own villages. But you must know, in every villages we have different rules, and how we do the celebration is also different. So never make that or think that this village and that village is the same whenever they held the celebration, but they have different kinds of things to do. And then you can go to the hot springs. I will show you the picture later. And you can go trekking to the school that have designed like traditional house. Well, there is one school in my village called Neo Christian College, which is held by an Australian company. The company is called Flores Village Partners. So in this school, they are using English every day, not Bahasa or even traditional language. And the design of the school is using traditional house. I think it is quite interesting because you will do some trekking and you will see the beautiful scenery whenever you arrive in that school. And then you can enjoy the scenery surroundings. What I mean is that you can see that the village is surrounded by the forest, and you can also see the beautiful mountain which is called Mount Inerie. And you can also do dancing and playing, which means that you can do some dancing with the people in the village and you can play, which means that we have a situation where people or the boys will play a spinning top, so they will have a competition and you may join that. And tickets for an accommodation, we have no tickets to enter that place. And for the accommodation, we don't have any restaurant or hotel, but the people or the guests who come there will stay in the people's house, so they will stay in each traditional house, and then they will feel how the people live in that village. And this is the picture of the hot springs. Well, this is also the picture of the dancing, which I said that for the second day they will do some dancing. Well, this picture I take not from the village, but I take from the school, because the school also have a Reba ceremony, so which means that they also have a traditional house in this school. So mainly Reba is not because of saying thank you for the harvest seasons, but it is trying to make the teenager or the people surroundings to understand that actually before we live, our ancient have already give of or have already put some of the memories of Reba itself. Well, mainly this celebration is not only for harvest harvest Thanksgiving or something like that, but this celebration is a big celebration where people from that village who lives in the city or lives out of that village will come and bring some of animals such as pigs, chicken, and buffalo or others, and they will celebrate, they will kill that and sacrifice that for the ancients. So which means that also they are going to gather with their family, they will tell stories about what happened for 1 year with their family and others. And also they're not only telling stories, but the teenager will learn the culture of Reba itself. So you may know that in Bajawa, we have lots of villages. It's not only Neo village, but we have lots of villages. But the most famous tourism destination is in Bena village. And you may know that mostly the design of the traditional house is all the same. But how they run the festival, it's a bit different. So if you want to know more about this culture or about this festival, you may ask me and I will tell you about this traditional ceremony. Okay, I think that's all that I can say or I can present it for you. I hope you enjoy it and you like it, and maybe one day you can visit my place and I would be happy.